20 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Good morning. When you hear that dum 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 dum, that's actually a bass line, not a beat.
Yeah.
When you hear that dum 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 dum, yeah, that is the time for the headlines with the TK and only TK. Good morning.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien, gracias.
¿Y tú?
Oh, muy bien, también. Gracias. I see what's happening
I think you
here.
need to book a trip to Panama
Yeah.
or Colombia.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You hear CVM?
Sunrise from Medellin.
Medellin.
From where?
Medellin.
Yeah, in Colombia.
I love
Or
that.
Bogota. Yeah. Sunrise from Bogota. You see? Yeah.
You heard it here first. Let's see if and when it
We'll go
happens.
The Cuban ambassador was just here the other day.
All right, so we
Remember
just
she was
link up,
here?
man,
We
and
just
just
here.
say, yeah.
Yeah, you know I've never been to Cuba.
I've been to Cuba.
I've been to
Yeah,
Cuba
I've
as
been to
well.
Cuba.
Yeah, I've been to Cuba.
It's nice. It's nice.
Beautiful place. Love
Nice.
it. Love the people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Lovely place.
I love
Yeah.
their vibe, you know. And again,
I
that
love
is why
Cuban
I love
music.
travel so much, because you get to be immersed in somebody else's way of life, their culture, their food, and it
Perspective
opens
is
your
everything, you know.
eyes
Perspective
to what is
to another
possible and
person's
what's out
perspective,
there,
yeah.
and so you
Yes.
also appreciate where other people are coming from. You know what I mean? And you learn too.
And it's interesting that there's some Jamaicans who know so much more about somewhere as far as England, for
Yes.
example, because they have family there or they have experience
Yeah.
there. Our neighbor right next door, we don't know how
Yeah.
them stay,
Yeah.
how things are over there. So I agree with you.
I really love it.
I wish we traveled the region more as well,
Yeah.
as a region
Well,
generally.
I wish it was less costly, to travel the region.
The region.
Because let me tell you, to travel the region is
But
very
actually,
expensive.
it's become so much cheaper to travel through Latin America.
Yes.
Like for instance, people will tell you that, I mean, to go DR, it's often cheaper than to spend a weekend on the North Coast,
Yeah.
and including plane fare, ground transportation, and
hotel, yeah.
Wow.
It can be very cost effective regionally if you're going to like the Spanish-speaking countries that people are going to nowadays,
Yeah.
because you tend to see a lot of Jamaicans going. Panama and DR.
Yeah, Panama,
and
Colombia has
yeah.
been like a hot
Yeah.
item
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there any Caribbean island that you have not yet visited that you would like to visit?
I want to go. I've said it before. I want to go to the ABC Islands.
Me
I've
too,
never
yeah.
been. I've never been to the ABC Islands.
Yeah, same. Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Yeah, I've never done the Dutch and
Yeah.
Cadiz. No,
Yeah.
I really want to.
Nice. Me too, actually. And my sister always is cheering for Aruba. Arubiano. I want to be a dog. She's always like,
Really?
Kat, you need to go to Aruba. I'm like, okay, JJ, like, we're going to go to Aruba.
Let's do it.
My sister is a traveler, so she bust me for the things then.
Yeah.
Because
She's
when I
right.
was scared to go on the cruise, because remember, I can't really understand. And to watch Titanic, right, Rose. You remember, understand? So I was a little dramatized
No,
by that. But I went on it, and I really love cruising now. Like, cruising is my thing.
Cruising
Let's
is my
not talk
fave.
about it.
Yeah.
Cruising is my
It's all
fave.
right. Any island you want to visit, TK?
You know, when you mentioned Curacao, I really liked Curacao, but I have been to a few of the Caribbean islands. Love them. Big up to the Caribbean if you happen to be joining us on YouTube.
Big up everything
from
from
anywhere,
Antigua,
from
yeah.
our region.
Yeah, man.
Trinidad
Big up yourself.
Massive. St. Kitts. Oh, I love
Hey,
St. Kitts.
St.
St.
Kitts.
Kitts is my joint.
Aye.
Barbados is my
Aye.
joint.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
St. Kitts love you too.
Yeah, I love them. My petitions. You see
Yeah.
that?
Well, speaking of our joint, let's talk about some achievement happening right here on the Rock in
our
headlines
joint.
this morning. UTech student wins $1 million for flood management innovation. Angel Pinnock, a third-year computer science student at the University of Technology, Jamaica, UTech, has won $1 million at the UTech Sagicor Innovation Challenge for her project, FloodSense. Now, FloodSense is a real-time flood prediction and gully management system that uses IoT sensors and data analytics to help reduce flooding and support government response efforts. The system includes Gully Guard, a component designed to capture debris before it blocks gullies, helping to prevent flash floods caused by illegal dumping. Now, the project was inspired by Pinnock's personal experiences and long-standing concerns about waste management and flooding in Jamaica. Her innovation stood out among the entries at the competition held at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in St. Andrew. With the win, Pinnock plans to explore opportunities to implement FloodSense on a wider scale.
Let's give her a round of applause. for
Yes,
that. Angel.
I actually emceed that event, and so it's
TK. Hello.
so
Book her today.
Hello. Booked and busy.
TK Dawkins on Instagram. No, but it was my first time attending the event. So there are 24 teams that have to do a pitch, and then it's comes down to 10 teams. You get a 3-minute elevator pitch to the judges / investors. Then the top 4 go on again. And Angel's presentation, her pitch, her communication, it was one thing about the idea being great, but how she brought it across in the 3 minutes,
Yeah.
Really?
and the limited in the first round, and in the limited time that she had, it was excellent.
So like
we hope
it was
to
a
bring her
Shark
on.
Tank.
And that's how it felt. That's how it felt.
So how did she factor in Movado into it?
She said guard, not God.
Oh, God.
Golly guard.
Guard. Dennis.
Not God.
I was like,
You see,
Movado.
You see? These are the things.
This is how
You see
rumors
when
spread it
No,
out.
when you're graduate, when you're graduate.
Golly
You're
God.
Yay.
Even if we left to go late, don't worry.
No, but
don't
listen,
worry.
I love this idea, and I think it's such a wonderful innovation, and I do hope it is something that will be implemented, especially as we're on the cusp of the hurricane season. I can't even believe that I just said that, because hurricane season just done.
finished? Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. But
Yeah.
I love, I just love when there are opportunities presented by like UTech and Sagicor with this competition
Yeah.
for great minds in Jamaica or Jamaicans with great minds
Yeah.
to explore and to put out things that can benefit us as a nation and as a people.
And this is a part of the modern role of universities.
Yeah.
It's not just for you to go and study a book and get a grade, but it's to create innovation,
Absolutely.
to create new knowledge and to partner with your stakeholders. So UTech doing one side of it, but you need corporate backers like
Yes,
Sagicor
exactly.
to put the money behind it
Yeah.
so that you can have somebody at the university who is studying and putting their learning to good use.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not just a little project where you
Yeah.
do one course
Yeah.
for one grade, but it can actually create a social good.
Yeah, and benefit the country. I really, really love that. So congratulations to
Big up,
Angel.
big up.
You're definitely an angel. And I know that there are many communities, Dennis, who would have, and persons who would have experienced flooding time and again, every time rainfall. Do you know that there are people in Jamaica who, as the cloud make up its face,
Yes.
them start fret?
Yes.
Them
Because
start
they
fret.
know
Yes.
what that means
Yes.
or what it
Take up
can
this,
mean.
start move
Yes.
that.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're dislocated. There are so many people, your house wash away, you have to move. Oh, it's a whole to do. But again,
Yeah.
a part of what we were, as we're talking about the street cleaners this morning, we as a people
Yeah.
to TK need to be
Waste
responsible.
management.
Waste management. You don't throw your garbage in the gullies. You don't throw your waste just, irresponsibly, because these things come back to haunt me and you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of haunting, I learned from her presentation I don't remember, it's billions of dollars government spend for manpower and equipment and stuff to
Yes.
clean out the gullies. Imagine if those billions, we could redirect them into schools
Buy
or
some
hospital
hospital bed.
or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Buy some MRI
and why?
machine.
Because we're just throwing away things.
Yeah.
So that's billions of dollars we could save
Like
the
I
country.
always say, away, when you throw things away,
It's a
away
place.
is a place.
That costs money.
Yes.
Yeah.
To
and can cost
very
lives too.
expensive.
to
place,
clean,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, another achievement. Jamaica finishes second at Carifta Swimming Championships.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Jamaica wins a record 64 medals to finish second
that
at
young
the recent
lady.
Carifta Swimming Championships,
We
ending
interviewed
their
her?
swims
Yes.
with an impressive 795.5 points. The Bahamas retained their title at the top of the standings with 979 points, while hosts Trinidad and Tobago placed third with 735 points. Jamaica had a strong final day in the pool, dominating the relays with 4 golds and 1 silver in the 4x50-meter freestyle events. The 13 to 14 boys and girls both set new records, including a Carifta and national record of 1 minute 40 seconds by the boys, and the 15 to 17 girls also took gold, while the 15 to 17 boys earned silver with a new national mark of 1 minute and 35.4 seconds.
Loving it. A round of applause.
Like
So
it, man.
remember
That
those
one
two
good.
That is
young,
why it's
the young
important
lady.
to interview them and
Yeah,
give them
the young lady
support.
and the young man that
Yes.
we interviewed, they were a part of that cohort of persons, and I'm so happy for them, so very happy, and we want to just big them up. And to all our athletes again, all our swimmers, thank you guys so very much.
Absolutely.
Because it is not easy at
No.
all, and so we're up on the podium, yeah.
Hey.
I
Them
like
I got tired, fisty with face,
Hey,
hey,
hey.
cause them can't get we out of the race.
Hey.
Jamaica to the world, yeah, and that's the truth.
I love it. I love,
Love
it.
it, love it, love it.
And that is why when we interview them and we tell you, Give them the support now. Don't jump on the bandwagon after.
Yeah.
Or when they win or come second or first or third or whatever, that everybody feel nice. Like it costs money.
Yeah.
It costs money to send them.
So put your money where your mouth there. Otherwise, nobody chat yet. Hey, and visit Best Buds while you're at it.
We need to send them the winners some flowers from
know.
Best Buds.
Yeah.
Best Buds will call you, and we send some flowers to the winners.
Go visit them at 6.5 Lady Musgrave Road.
Thank you, DJ.
6.5 Lady Musgrave Road.
Is this your top DJ? Is Ace?
It's all right. No, visit them at bestbudsja.com. Call them at 946-1401, of course. Best Buds JA.
DJ said we're done with you.
Yeah, I'm done with you, Dennis. You ain't in machine. Wait, go back to Colombia. I don't know where you at. But guys, big ups to everybody on YouTube watching this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. And please do remember to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so you can know exactly when sunrise has risen, okay?
Yes.
We're gonna take a break right now, but after that, we're gonna be talking about financial literacy. And incidentally, TK, this is Financial Literacy Month, and we have a lot of workshops right here going on in Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more right here on Sunrise.